One of the core concepts of Fearless Communication program is not to analyze your speaking from grammar perspective. Hi, I am Surabhi Jain, the founder of Fearless Communicators Tribe, and I am on a mission to help 100,000 people, job professionals, corporates, trainers, teachers, housewives, businessmen, students, to grow in their personal as well as professional lives by enhancing their English speaking skills. My vision is to change the traditional old school methods of learning English to new contemporary techniques. Whenever you read a sentence, you try to understand it applying the grammatical concepts. And the absurd side of it is that instead of understanding it, you end up getting even more confused. When you read or hear a sentence, your left brain analyzes it automatically. Oh wait, whether the sentence is in active or passive structure, whether independent or dependent clause is used, and you immediately go to Google it. You try to search it on Google, and that's it. You end up searching and browsing so many websites, spending a lot of time to meet your curiosity. You end up wasting a lot of time and learning almost nothing. But you don't need to be upset. The good news is that you are not alone. There are millions of English learners who ask similar questions. Whenever they read or listen a sentence, they think, what is the role of a particular word or a group of words in the sentence? What is the tense being used in the given sentence, and so on and so forth. I remember the times when I used to analyze each and everything what I read or what I heard. And I don't feel ashamed in admitting that this was the core reason why I was not able to speak in English fluently. My mind was following a permanent regime of analysis. I thought that one day when I will master English grammar, I would be able to speak in English fluently. Then what? I tried to do each and everything which would help me to master English grammar. I purchased a lot of books. I went to teachers and trainers who would help me in mastering grammar. I watched a lot of YouTube videos which had grammatical perspectives. And then one day, I got a chance to speak in English with someone. Was I able to speak fluently? Still, my English was poor. I wanted to speak. It was there in my mind, but I couldn't find words. And then finally I spoke in a very poor English. Because I was caught in analysis paralysis. I realized that I was following a completely wrong logic. Just imagine, would defining a particular term, a word or a group of words, what they represent, help you to frame, create those phrases or sentences while speaking or writing English? Certainly not. But why is it? For this, you need to answer a question. Is your knowledge of English conscious, full of efforts, paying attention when you speak? Or is it automatic without involving any conscious efforts? It is absolutely effortless. Try to understand, whenever we learn something, knowledge is created in our brain. And this knowledge is of two types: implicit knowledge and explicit knowledge. Implicit knowledge is without any conscious efforts. It is automatic. For example, riding a bicycle, playing an instrument while singing, or speaking your native language. When you ride a bicycle, do you pay attention how your legs are moving? Do you always look down to see how your legs are moving? Observe the singers playing an instrument while singing. Do they always pay attention how their fingers are moving? And similarly, when you're speaking your native language, you're not paying any conscious attention to the grammatical rules. You're speaking your native language almost automatic, effortless, naturally, without any conscious efforts. And this is all possible because of implicit knowledge. Explicit knowledge. It is just opposite of implicit knowledge. It is full of conscious efforts. You need to pay attention. You need to focus. For example, solving a maths problem. If I ask you to solve a maths problem, if I ask you to multiply 34 into 18, you will take some time to calculate. You need to do a lot of calculation. You need to put in efforts in answering. If I ask you to tell me the names of the states of India, maybe randomly you are able to tell 8 to 10 names, and after that you need to pay attention. You need to make conscious efforts in telling further. Similarly, if I ask you to explain a grammar rule, you will have to think, analyze, and then explain me after putting in conscious efforts. It is not automatic. It is not effortless. Explicit knowledge is useful only when you don't have to make a quick response. In case of speaking English, you need to make a quick response to the questions or to the remarks. You need to react immediately. So you don't have all the time to think, analyze, revise those grammar rules. So here you need implicit knowledge. For example, if someone asks you, where have you been last night? Now, I won't think, okay, he's asking me about last night, so I need to answer in past tense. I would say, I was at the mall. I was in the mall. What should I say? At or in? Okay, I should say in the mall. Because my grammar teacher told me so. No, it doesn't happen like this. You don't have time to revise, think and analyze those grammar rules. Your response has to be quick and immediate. So if you want to be good in English speaking, stop doing such activities. Stop following such things which make you move, which make you incline towards explicit knowledge. For example, stop watching those videos which tell you the difference between could, should and would. Stop reading those articles which tell you the usage of a and the. And stop following the trainers who train you on tenses. Following these activities will definitely improve your writing skills, but obviously they are not going to help you improve your English speaking skills. Implicit knowledge is automatic. It makes you speak English without analyzing grammar. It gives you the freedom to concentrate on your thoughts, ideas, expressions. It makes you free from grammar paralysis. And you're able to speak English naturally, effortlessly, automatically, as if it is your native language. Most of the English learners cannot distinguish, and this is because of their old school traditional methods of learning English. They cannot distinguish between explicit or theoretical knowledge, which is following grammar rules, tenses, prepositions, articles, conjunctions, and so on, and the implicit knowledge, which is the skill and ability to use English automatically without any conscious efforts and analysis. Most of us believe that knowledge directly transforms into skills, but it doesn't happen like that. Implicit knowledge, to acquire implicit knowledge, you need to practice. And when it comes to speaking, the ability to speak directly depends upon your ability to repeat the correct speech patterns. And the correct way to meet it is to repeat and remember the correct sentences. So is anybody, if you talk to real people in real life, is anybody actually bothered whether you are speaking in active voice or passive voice? Absolutely no. All that is important is your ability to speak, to say and to say it loud. So you will never find me posting videos about grammar rules and their applications, uses of present continuous tense, past perfect tense, uses of a and the, uses of direct indirect speech, never. According to me, grammar doesn't matter much. All that matters is your ability to replicate and follow grammatically correct English patterns. I don't want to mislead my YouTube followers and my blog readers by talking to them about grammar first and then telling them that grammar doesn't matter. So if you think that I am sounding absolutely unprofessional, if you carry that mindset, you missed the point. You need to understand that the explicit knowledge of grammar and theories will not help you solve the practical purpose. As I have already discussed earlier in this video, when you talk to real people in real life, you don't have time to apply all those grammar rules. Yes, you might be building that sentence in your brain right from the scratch, and especially if you are a struggling English speaker. But you have to admit that knowing the role of a word or a group of words in a sentence, adjectives, predicates, conditionals, will they actually help you to frame a sentence? Average native speakers, they don't know all the rules of grammar. They absolutely have no idea. But still they speak fluently. They use words and phrases in a sentence without knowing their roles, without knowing the roles they play in a sentence. And this is the reason why I stopped concentrating on grammar years ago. But did this prevent me from helping the other English learners? Fluency is your ability to speak without thinking, without hesitation, at a comfortable pace. Do you think all the English learning strategies and the confidence building strategies I share in my videos and my blogs, are they useless just because I lack grammatical knowledge? Think about it. Next time when you catch yourself asking questions like, what is the subject? What is the predicate in this sentence? Think twice. Till then, this is Surabhi Jain saying goodbye till we meet again.